He sent some other stuff here. Stop feeling the world owes you anything. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Yeah, stop feeling sorry for yourself, guys. Feeling sorry for yourself has no value. And every time I felt sorry for myself, every time I feel sorry for myself, it's no one wins. And my wife hates it, and I'm just salty. It's like, I should be stronger than that is the answer. But we all get in funks. What can I say? What's up, internet friends, founders, and the Entree Curious? You've made it. You're here. It's MVR Daily, getting you prepared for the mobile-first, video-first, remote work world of the future. It's Monday after all, guys, and we are in, for some of you guys, the 4th or 5th, maybe even 6th week of shelter in place, working from home. Things are changing. The world is changing. Life is changing. You are dying. No, you're not. I hope you're not dying, guys. I hope you're doing quite well on this Monday. I know that many of you guys hopefully had a great weekend. That was restful. That was one of those things where you could just take your mind off the week and kind of recharge. That's what I did this weekend. I just recharged and, I had a lot of work to do. We're building carts. We're building stuff. We're creating content. We're writing books. We're doing all sorts of stuff during this time of self-quarantine. And you know what? I think it's one of the best times to do it. Frankly, I had a company meeting. I had a company meeting with the Agile consultancy that I work with, Agile for All. We had a company meeting this last week, and we have a meeting every week. But this meeting last week, we were talking about, this forcing function. Once again, this forcing function of remote work, this forcing function of many companies who are now saying, hey, you can't come in as a consultant anymore. You got to figure out how to do it virtually. You got to figure out how to do it remote. And we're trying to figure out how we can change with the times. And this is one of those things where not everyone wants to change. Not everyone is ready to change. Not everyone is ready to embrace the imminence of this new world order, this new change that's happening, guys. And you know what?
Nope.
It's not always pretty. At the end of the day, and I think this is important for many of us to remind ourselves out there, is that you can't control a whole lot. Let me repeat that. You can't control a whole lot in life. Frankly, the only thing that you can really control, and this is something that I go over with my kids a lot, especially in emotional times, and he said, she said, he didn't give me, she didn't let me, these types of things. The only thing that you could ever control is how you respond. That's it. And actually, I choose that word, and it's a more important word than react, because reaction is emotional, and you all know how we react when we're highly emotional, right? You never want to make important decisions when you're highly emotional. You never want to do anything like that when you're highly emotional. But the only thing that you can control when everything else is out of control is how you respond. And what I mean by that is how you will intellectually take on the challenge of the day, intellectually take on the nuances of the day, take on the emergent things that happened today. And instead of being reactionary, be thoughtful, be responsive. Think about it, guys. Think about what you can do. And so one thing that I've been heavily promoting, obviously, on my community, EVO.AF, check it out, guys. But one of the things that I've been asking the community there is to invest in yourself, to grow yourself, to go on video for the very first time. And you might say, well, Peter, I've never been on video before. Well, now's the time. Now's the time to try. You see, so many people are constrained with their work. Some people are forced to work at home, in which they can't, it's hard for them to wake up. I was talking with one of my colleagues, and he was telling me that one of his colleagues, they were talking on the phone, and she was like, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to go to work, because, you can't actually go to work. You have to force yourself to work at home and do all the work that you have to do at home. And some people just aren't energized that way. But consider that idea, though. All of that time sitting around, You could be educating yourself, growing yourself, challenging yourself, and putting yourself in a new situation, putting yourself in a new position, guys. Trying something new, like creating a YouTube channel, which is what people over at my community are doing with my help, is we're creating YouTube channels. We're going on video. We're learning how to use this medium for the future. So I highly suggest that you check it out. Smash the like button, guys. We're going to go over an article today. This one's by John DeScala. It's 8 steps to have a good day when you're working remote. I hope this helps you guys on this Monday. Let's get into it. It's MVR Daily. 8 steps to have a good day when you're working remotely. Whether you're a small business owner or an aspiring entrepreneur hoping to turn your side hustle into a startup, having a bad day, having a bad start to the day, I guess, to the workday can take a toll. That's why I believe, and this is why me and my kids, not my wife doesn't have to do it, but make your bed. Make your bed. Guys, I'm going to sit on this for just a second. One of the best things, I'm serious about this, guys. I am 100% serious about this. One of the best things that you could ever do every day is make your bed. Why? Because if you completed nothing else that day, at least you can say that you made your bed, and it feels really good. It feels exceptionally good to get in a bed at night that has been made by you. There's just something amazing about it. So I challenge you guys on this Monday. You'll never have a bad start to the day as long as you make your bed, because that allows you to always knock out one thing, guys, every day. And you know what? Sometimes, and I've had days like this, sometimes that one thing of making my bed is the only thing that I actually accomplish. And you know what? I don't feel so bad about it. I don't feel so bad about it. Let me move this back up here. As simple as it may sound, there are ways to overcome a bad day or bad series of days and maintain your productivity. The answer is make your bed. While a bad day is sometimes a response to something outside of your control, remember we talked about this, guys, how you respond is, you can control that. The good news is that you don't have to have control over what you can do about it. Here are a few ways to have a good and positive day, regardless of what's going around the world around you. Yeah. If the world's going mad, guys, it's time for you to get your ish together. Number 1, put your phone aside. Completely agree, guys. Completely agree. Instead of checking your phone first thing in the morning, try breathing exercise, journaling, or meditation. If you use your phone as an alarm clock, keep it away from your bed so that you'll have to get up to turn it off. Once it's off, resist the urge to check it for a few minutes. Giving yourself a few moments to welcome the morning can make you a major difference in how you approach your day. Even better, open up your curtains to let in some sunlight. I'll even stick my head out the window during an early morning. It makes a difference. I couldn't agree with this more, guys. Please do not. And actually, I've actually grown this feeling in my gut. Do not first thing roll over and look at your phone. That's the worst way to start your day. It's the worst. It's literally the worst. Like when I get woken up multiple times. So for example, today, I was woken up at 6 o'clock, 6:03. How do I know? Because my neighbor's car alarm went off at 6:03. I rolled over, checked my phone, looked at the time, and then went back to bed. And then I woke up at around 6:50 or so when the kids woke up. Actually, no, the kids woke up right after the car alarm went off. And then my other kid woke up at just before 7. Here's the point. Every time I look at my phone, I hate it. I despise it. I despise looking at it because I know I could get sucked in. And so I've actually grown this negative feeling towards my phone. It's a positive negative feeling, if you want to put it that way. But it's a positive negative feeling in that when I look at it in the morning, I know I shouldn't be looking at it, and I know it's a bad thing for me. So Don't do it, guys. It just puts you in a funk because it puts you immediately into this mode of this trapping of, oh, I have to respond. I have to react. There's an email that I need to get to. There's a DM I need to get to. Guys, none of that matters. They're probably already asleep anyway, and they're not going to be reading your ish until 10 or 10:30. So chill with the phone. It's bad juju to wake up with the phone first thing, guys. Don't do it. Number 2. Let's see, what is number 2 here? Give your morning structure. Yeah, like making your bed first thing. You shouldn't be stressing or rushing due to little things taking up your time. Yes, they're just little things. In the span of eternity, guys, none of that stuff ever really matters anyway. It only matters for the discipline of today and the future that you're going to live here. Plan out your morning the night before by laying out your clothes, making your lunch, even when working from home, or leaving coffee machine ready to brew. Give yourself some shortcuts in the morning. Number 3, create a positive morning routine. Aim to watch or listen to something uplifting or energetic as you get ready to start your day. If you'd like to listen to the news, try to limit how much you are taking in. Set limits. Don't listen to the news in the morning. Most of it's negative, and they're going to remind you of the ish you were trying to fall asleep from last night. Don't start with the news. I disagree with this guy. Don't start with the news. I like to start my day by drinking a glass of water, stretching, showering, and putting on a meditation podcast as I get coffee and get dressed. Then I'll check the news for a few minutes. Why would you do that any longer? And it feels overwhelming. Well, I guess it depends on the type of news. So I read a ton of news, but it's mostly tech news, not political nonsense news and fake news like that. But I usually do that after I've done my workout in the morning, guys. So that's for me, that's part of my routine. Number 4, use your body to boost energy. Use body language to help you feel more confident and ready for the day. For instance, standing or sitting tall with your chin up can help you feel more assertive and powerful. Ooh, do I feel more assertive and powerful now? I'm gonna talk the rest of this like this. And even if you're smiling to yourself, a friendly smile, especially when you don't feel like smiling, can help keep the spirits up. Also, when working remotely, try to avoid working from your bed or the couch if you can. It's easy to have bad posture and less concentration when working away from the traditional table and chair. I can agree with this. I have to go out to my office here, and I have an office in the house as well. Well, it's not an office. I just sit in a chair in the living room. But those are the places where I get work done. If I have to remove myself. This is one of the reasons why I have my office in my garage, because it allows me to remove myself from the daily, everything that's going on in there, and so I can focus. This is not, it's comfortable, but it's not the type of comfort where I can slack off. Like whenever I'm here, because I'm here, I need to get stuff done, right? It's a bear to go back inside and get stuff. It's a bear to go back inside and do other stuff and interrupt my day. Like this is focus time. So for me, having a place to work that's not part of the regular comfort of my home is important. Number 5, give yourself goals. Completely agree. Sometimes your day gets so busy that you get overwhelmed with all the tasks left to complete. To help stay on track, write out 3 goals for the day. Try to keep them simple but necessary and achievable. Perhaps you can work on 2 small things and 1 big thing. While getting the most important task done is the goal, if you can't get to it, at least crossing off small tasks can feel like a relief. Knocking out those 3 goals by lunchtime is ideal, but if you haven't gotten to them by noon, you can at least prioritize and plan for the rest of your day. Overall, the goal is to have checked off something on that list before clocking out. I agree. Not every day, but there are some days where I just feel like I need to write all my goals down on a sticky note before I start my day. It usually starts off with make my bed, then work out, do my daily content, daily show for you guys here every morning. And then after that, it's other content or other follow-ups, emails, creating courses, writing my book. So writing this stuff down on a sticky note allows me to knock stuff out. And frankly, it as small and aesthetic as this nuance really is, it actually feels really, really good at the end of the day to knock out a list. Yeah. I know it's just a list written on a piece of paper, but man, after a long day, especially a long day of hard grind and hard work, It feels really good to be like, you know what? I knocked out everything I wanted to today. And it even feels better when it's like 6 o'clock or right before, cheja time, before nighttime routine with the kids. And I'm just like, oh, I finished everything I needed to do. There's other stuff I can do, but I don't have to do it. And so it just feels really good to be able to knock that stuff out and be able to say, yes, I'm done. I don't have to do anymore. But then I end up doing stuff, after hours because extra credit, guys, extra credit. Or it could just be the Asian in me, which is the workhorse in me. You just got to work, grind, work, do it. Don't stop. Don't stop. There's no reason to stop. What number six on this list, though, is kind of the anti what I just said. It says, take a break. Take a break, guys. Why would you take a break?
Nope.
It's time to grind, guys. Take breaks and eat your lunch away from your desk. Oh, I get it. Preferably near a window or outside if you can. Try to give yourself designated spaces that are meant for specific purposes. If you can eat near a window and get some sunshine for a few minutes, you can help avoid that midday slump. I always get in that midday slump. I just take a 45-minute nap. That's just me, guys. I don't know about you, but that's what I do.
Smoke weed every day.
No, not that. Just take a nap, guys. If you're ordering food, note that there are credit card benefits for eating at home that include free delivery. Number 7, do something nice for someone. Volunteering to help someone can boost your energy and help you feel connected, so long as you don't have a self-serving ulterior motive. Something as simple as sharing positive feedback and checking in with employees to see how they're doing can make a difference. Number 8, set office hours. Well, check in. I have group chats all the time with people, so checking in daily, it's pretty easy. I got my VinWiki group, I got my crypto group, I got my EVO.AF group, which you guys should definitely check out. I got my go-karting group, I got my race car group. So I have a lot of communities that I'm a part of. I'm trying to get them all on EVO, which is the super goal. But checking in with your people, guys, when you're remotely working from home, that's a good thing. Check in with them every day. Say what's up. Burn some time chatting away on things that don't really matter all that much. And it's okay. It's all good. You can do it. Number 8, set office hours. It can be easy to keep working until late when working remotely, just as you would in an office. Yeah, just as you would in an office. But put your work away when it's closing time. Put your computer to the side for another day. I also find it helpful to reflect on what I've accomplished that day. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. That is the news bit. 8 tips for making remote work at home worthwhile. I think they're good ideas. And we're back, guys. And we're back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Stay positive. This is one of the things I was actually chatting with one of my friends in one of a group chat for just the 3 of us. These are guys that I went to college with back in the day, and one of them was actually I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up, guys. What he said. He said, so you can see it right here, all these photos. He said, number 1, mentally strong people don't feel the world owes them. Absolutely. Mentally strong people do not feel like the world owes them. I think it's easy in this time to feel like it's unfair that things have happened this way. You can't control nothing, guys.
Nope.
You can't control anything in this life. The only thing that you can control is how you respond. So mentally strong people don't feel the world owes them. The world owes you nothing. Actually, you don't even deserve what you have today, if you think about it. If you think about it hard enough, you don't actually deserve what you have today. I know I don't. I've been blessed beyond anything. Number 2, mentally strong people don't focus on things they can't control. Pretty much what I've been talking about, guys. Number 3, mentally strong people don't make the same mistake over and over. Now, this one I had a little bit of issues with early this morning. Mentally strong people don't make the same mistake over and over again. The reason I had a little bit of issue with this is because sometimes you don't know that the mistake is the same mistake as another mistake you've made in the past, because the context is different, the variables are different, the people are different, the situation is different, everything's different. And so I had a little bit of issue with that, because when it comes to making decisions, like important decisions, none of those important decisions that I've ever made in the past are ever the same. And even if the important decisions I've made in the past screwed me or ruined me or made, were poor decisions, bad decisions, like there's just sometimes no way to ever truly know what's going to happen next. I mean, I actually, that's just the reality. The reality is you don't know the future, you don't control much, and the only thing you can do is respond appropriately, hopefully non-emotionally, to these things. And so I had a little bit of issue with that, because as much as I would like to say that I haven't made the same mistake over and over and over again, guys, I've made mistakes over and over and over again that I really shouldn't have made. I've made really shitty, really poor decisions over and over again, sometimes with the same individual, which is really crazy to me that I've made such poor decisions around the same individual before, and I didn't learn my lessons. Call it one of those, this is just part of life? Is this just part of how life works? Is that you live and you make these mistakes? I don't know. I don't know if you can always avoid that, is what I'm saying. He sent some other stuff here. Stop feeling the world owes you anything. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Yeah. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, guys. Feeling sorry for yourself has no value. And every time I felt sorry for myself, every time I feel sorry for myself, it's no one wins. And my wife hates it. And I'm just salty. I should be stronger than that is the answer. But we all get in funks. What can I say? Number 3, stop resenting other people's success. I don't resent other people's success. I don't know if you guys struggle with that. Leave a comment below if you do, I guess. Stop wasting on energy on things you can't control. Stop dwelling on the past. I've talked about this before. Don't let your past dictate your future. Stop living in the past. It's gone. Okay? Stop letting people's opinion dictate your life. That's not hard for me. I don't listen to pretty much anybody, because everyone's telling me that I should never do what I'm doing. And stop worrying about pleasing people. I agree with that. Stop worrying about pleasing people. On this day, guys, on this Monday, I hope you guys have been encouraged. Stay the course. Stay the course. If you need a community, if you need somewhere to plug into, if you need to connect with me ever, connect with me over in EVO. Sign up, hit me up with a DM, ask me questions. I'm always there to help people out. So guys, thanks so much for joining us today in today's MVR Daily. It's Monday after all. Stay strong, guys. Continue delivering content. Continue delivering videos. Continue to create and build for yourself every day. Every day. Don't stop. Build, just like I'm doing. And yeah, you could look at what I'm doing and say, oh, you only have 85, 65, 85 people watch your videos every day. You know what? Maybe that's all that matters. It doesn't need to be a whole lot, but I'm improving myself. I'm learning to communicate better. And in a lot of ways, I'm test running a lot of the things that I'm creating to you guys. I'm socializing here. You guys just don't know it. So it's all good. It's all good. More practice, more seat time makes you a better communicator. That's what you guys need to do. Keep producing content. Keep doing it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.